So, okay. Today's tip, I'm going to continue on with my series of tips on the essence of a successful speaker. What are the essential ingredients you need to have to make your speech successful? I came up with an acronym to help you to remember some of these tips. So I'm going to give you an overview and let you know what the acronym is. The acronym is VPAMU. Right? Remember, VPAMU. If you can't remember the acronym, think of this mnemonic. Vice President, Asian Music University. Right? VPAMU. The very first one is V. The very first tip is if you want to connect with your speakers, if you want to really let them know you have a very important message, you have to give them something of, starts with a V, value to the audience. They must know that what you're saying is valuable to them, that they can apply to their own lives, that they can use right away. Speak about something of value to the audience. The P is how you speak. You want to speak with a lot of P.
Passion.
Excitement. Passion, yeah. You have to have passion. You have to talk about something that gets you excited in the morning. And you have to show that passion when you speak. And the best way to show that passion is if you're excited about the subject. So the subject is of value to the audience and you are passionate about this subject. You got two nailed down real good, and that is connecting with the audience. The A is how you present yourself to the audience. You need to be A.
Authentic.
Authentic. Yes, be yourself. Don't imitate other speakers. The M is for map. You must have a map of your speech so that the audience can follow you as you're speaking. That means your speech needs to be organized. You need to let the audience know right up front what is your main point. What are you getting at? Where are you taking them? Are you going to help them understand something? Are you going to inspire them? Are you going to motivate them to do something? Let them know right away up front, and then go point to point with transition, leading the audience along a roadmap for them to follow, and then at the end summarize your main point. If the audience can't follow you, you lost connection with the audience. And the U stands, I think I introduced this last week, but I'll continue on this some more. The U is for understanding. You need to make sure that the audience understand what you're saying. So don't use big words. Don't use buzzwords. Don't confuse the audience with too much detail or too much technical stuff. Make sure that your speech is clear. Seek for clarity in your speech, because the audience will only be motivated by what they can understand. If they can't understand what you're talking about, again, you lost connection with the audience. So be sure that you have your speech down so organized and so well defined that the audience can follow you, which means don't take the shotgun approach and just go talk about all the different things that go off on tangents, whatever occurs to you. Make sure you have a target that you're aiming for and keep supporting that target. And one of the ways to do this, and I'll share more in details in the next tips, is how to make sure the audience understands you. One way is through repetition. Repeat a key phrase throughout your speech. Repeat it as you cover each point, and then summarize by using that key phrase. Meaning to have maybe a tagline or something that the audience can relate to in your speech. Have a slogan that they can follow and repeat it throughout your speech. Use anecdotes. Make sure that the audience can understand by supporting your complex or complicated concept with a story. I'll talk more about that next time. So if you use all of this tip, you won't have one iota of fear coming up here as a speaker because you've got it nailed and you're connecting with the audience. Mr. Toastmaster.